Hey everybody, welcome back for your 24-hour reading. Only take what resonates. And if it doesn't sit with you, it's not for you. It's really always good to practice your discernment and to consult with your solar plexus or your belly. So this is a card that jumped out, and it's a card of it's the Two of Pentacles. It's a card of being on the fence, kind of going back and forth. It's not, I never see it as a hugely positive or a negative card. It's a lot about context, but it is about, sort of, you're either keeping the balance or you're kind of waffling between one side and the other. But I'm going to throw the cards to relate to a situation in your life where you may be doing a little waffling. You may just not know. And which way are we going here? And we'll just see what they have to say. So, okay, I'm going to do another old school reading. Okay, well, this is interesting. So you got three reversed cards right out of the Okay, so this is a situation where you have felt pretty bound, you've felt pretty bound up, and yet it's starting to come loose. You're starting to loosen up. You're starting to, the shackles are coming off, they're falling off. This is what this card is like upright. So reversed, I like to think in this situation, you're coming around in some way. It's a situation where you might have felt constrained. You couldn't quite commit to it. You couldn't quite get comfortable to it. You've been kind of going back and forth, but you felt obligated maybe in some way. I mean, there's a lot of unrest here. There's a lot of unrest. But the good news is that you are actually getting yourself into a place where you're going to be able to, you're on your way to being able to make a decision about whatever this issue is in your life. You're not feeling extremely strong about it. I see the Emperor reversed. So, once again, your strength has been sort of somehow, your focus, your will has been compromised in some way, or you haven't been able to form it yet. You haven't been able to quite get behind your next move, which is all in keeping with this kind of juggling act. You're still in limbo. You're still not able to say, okay, this is what I'm doing, full speed ahead. You're not quite there yet. What the Empress card reversed is saying is that you're a little out of touch with your intuition. You're not quite connected. Okay, it's not against the law. It's not the end of the world. It's just something to notice, that whatever this situation is, the call is to go deeper in and look for the wisdom that is within you, that you have not been able to, that you're actually really having trouble finding. You can't quite land. And that's what, this is just a confirmation of like, cannot quite land. However, it's going to take a minute to get out of the woods here. That's all. Whatever this is, you may as well just kind of relax, because It's not a quick fix. It's not an instant. I'm a Gemini. I do things really quickly, for better or worse. I make decisions. I go charge. This is not one of those situations. There's going to be a process, a real process. However, the central card is the card of strength. And so whatever is going on here is not going to be solved by clashing, by fighting, by waging war. They're very much telling you this is the card of, the lion being tamed by kindness, the lion being tamed by love. So however you need to work your way either further in or further out of this situation, don't pick up any swords. This is not about bludgeoning. It's not about conflict. It really is about proceeding with love. Now, the energies around this situation is, this is a very good, the 10 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Well, it's a little tricky. They're conflicting energies, but you have the 10 of Pentacles, which means you're bringing a certain amount of stability. You're operating within the correct behaviors. You're playing by the rules. You're playing respectfully. You're regarding whatever community is involved in this situation. You're not alienating anybody. And you have, and this is a way of having support through it. The Knight of Pentacles upright is a card of patience and perseverance but long-term goals. You may feel yourself a little bit restless. I mean, it may be hard for you to do these things. It may be hard for you. They're telling you to be patient, and you're going to be rankling a little bit. And at the end of the day, the Empress reversed, you're going to be kind of uncomfortable. There really is just a process here to go through, and there's really nothing to be done about it. It's not just going to always flow quite the way you want it to. We have the Hierophant reversed, a little bit of disconnected to your own inner wisdom. We have the Death card here, which means, however, that you want to willingly look closely and carefully at whatever it is you need to let go of, and just let it go. Drop it like a hot cake. Which will involve some rather uncomfortable emotions. I'm sorry for this. Every reading is different. This is just what it is. It's just a situation, and they're talking to you about a situation, and it may not be for everybody. However, if this is for you, there will be some howling at the moon. There needs to be something that needs to be allowed to die and to let go of. And, it is going to be an uphill battle. And here's the Four of Cups, which means the whole way you're a little bit resistant. You don't really want to deal with it. Maybe there's something, the core, the thing underneath all of this is that the reason you're still going back and forth is because you haven't wanted to just take that fourth cup and deal with it. And maybe you want to think about it. If it's a situation with all of these, if this resonates for you, think about wanting to finally find the answer and be done with it. I'm just about out of time. Take what you like, leave the rest. Go ye forth. God bless you. And I'll see you back here tomorrow night at Kerry's Late Night Tarot.